What's good? What's happening? It's the kid Arthur McMillan. I'm checking in from Knoxville, Tennessee. And when I'm not working on my game, I'm soaking up game with the Power Forward podcast with Raylan Wood. So if you're a real hooper, or maybe you can't hoop but you love hoops and you like the hoop talk, check them out, man. Subscribe and tune in.
Hey, what's going on? It's Jamichael Blair. I'm coming into you live, man. Power forward with the power forwards, man. Rail and Wood, man. The hottest podcast coming out soon, man. Guys, great platform, great look, man. It's an honor. It's an honor to be on this platform with you guys, man. Much love. One love.
Yo, this Jazz Kimber checking in, East Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm always rocking with Power Forward with Rail and Wood. Check it out.
This your girl Jazz Lewis over here at We Working, and I am definitely rocking with the squad, Rail and Wood. Make sure y'all go check them out.
Brandon Lopez, you're in beautiful Houston, Texas. You rock with Power Forward, Rail and Wood.
Welcome back to Power Forward, Rail and Wood.
Man, it's good to be back, Wood. It's good to be back.
Definitely good to be back.
Man, we got a special guest today, man. Somebody that when we thought about this show, man, when we started talking about stories, basketball stories, and somebody we thought that had a lot to say, man, we couldn't leave out our brother.
Nah, definitely not. We had to get him on. We knew if we didn't get him on first, he was definitely coming on second.
There
Most
you go.
definitely.
There you go. Man, without no further ado, man, we're going to give y'all Jamichael Blair Sr., man.
Man, how y'all doing out there, man? Rail and Wood, it's a good look, man. Power forward, I like it.
Hey, man.
I like that name, man.
Hey, hold on, man. Before we even get into it, J. Mike, I got to ask you, bro, what was your most embarrassing moment on the court, bro?
Oh, man. Let me think. Oh, yeah, my 8th grade year.
Oh.
Man, got hung, man.
Oh, man.
Got hung on a fast break by myself.
Man.
Y'all talking about embarrassing, man. Then I try to fake it out like I sprung my ankle. Yeah, my ankle hurt. That's how embarrassing I was, man. But that's one of the embarrassing moments right there. And shooting on the wrong goal too. I think everybody done did that, shooting on the wrong goal.
Oh yeah, everybody done that one.
Hey J. Mike, who was y'all playing against? You remember?
It might have been South Door.
Okay.
It might have been South Door, I think. South Door or Corns, one of them.
Man, it's a pleasure, man, to have you on, man. So for all the people out there who don't know, man, tell them where you from, man.
Man, I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee, man. I'm from, the east side, man. Walter P. Taylor Homes, man, where I grew up at, man. That's where I'm from, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. Humble beginnings, man. So,
right.
So if you don't mind, man, tell us kind of like where it started, like take us through the story, man, J. Mike, at the beginning.
Oh, the beginning. Shoot, beginning, man. If I fell in love with the game, I was I grew up playing football and baseball. Baseball was my favorite sport, matter of fact. Baseball was my favorite sport. But I grew to love the game when I was 8 years old, man. 8 years old, just on them Sundays, NBCs, and on them Saturdays, them ABCs, man. I felt them Tar Heels and the NBC, I fell in love with the game with the New York Knicks, the Indiana Pacers, Charles Barkley now, Sean Kemp. I just seen how beautiful the game was. And you can practice, you can go outside as a kid. You can't really practice baseball or football, but
not by yourself.
Not by yourself, but you could take that basketball and go out there and work on your game and play by yourself,
Right,
and just watching how beautiful the game was, man. It caught my attention, and sooner or later I just fell in love with it.
Man, that's funny you said something about them weekends when the games used to come on, because kids now, they got all kind of access to see the game. Yeah. And back in the day with us, man, you remember a game used to come on like about twice a week, maybe. You might catch 2 games, man. You remember how excited you used to be to catch Jordan?
Yeah, but look, this is a crazy thing. I ain't have cable a lot growing up. So shit, I had to catch them Sunday games, them NBC. That's regular TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was the highlight of my every day Sunday, man. You know they playing around 1:30, 12:30. That's the first. They had triple headers back then. These kids don't know about that. They had triple headers on them Sundays, man.
Speak.
Man, they had triple headers. So that was the highlight of me, man. And when I seen a game, after every game, I'm going to the park and try to mimic a move that I seen.
Yeah.
Man, that's the good old days, man.
So,
and play, that's the good old days right there.
Man, so who you remember stealing moves from? Who was your go-to to steal moves from?
Man, what's so crazy? I used to steal moves from Grant Hill.
ooh.
Detroit Pistons, Grant Hill. Ooh.
Hey, J. Mike.
Hey. Woo.
Where was he at before Detroit? You remember?
Yeah, he was at Duke. He was at Duke. But you know, I'm a Tar Heel fan. But Duke, they put out some very versatility kind of 6'8" guys, man. Like Coach K got an eye for them, man. For real. I don't know what they do, but he go get them guys. But Grant Hill, man. And you know, I hated Grant Hill. But when he got to the NBA, man, Grant Hill was that guy, man. Yeah. All the moves, all the footwork, ball handling, just the way he uses his body, man, and the way he can score everywhere on the mid-range game, out to the 3 ball, breaking your defense down, making the teammates better, man. Grant Hill was that guy, man. That's why I looked at stealing some moves, man. But in that post, you got to look at Sean Kemp footwork, Hakeem Olajuwon, you know, C. Well, guys like that, man. Man, them guys them guys, cause I was wanting to be 6'10", man. I wanted to play. My favorite position was power forward and small forward. I wanted to be 6'9" or 6'10". Them the positions that I watched growing up. Cause you know, back then in the 90s, power forward was loaded, man. Yeah. You had loaded. I'm talking about super loaded, man. Yeah. So them guys, man, I stole moves from each and every of them guys, man. Charles Barkley, Marcus Camby. People don't know about Marcus Camby, man.
Wow. Man, what? Marcus Camby was a player, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you spoke about you know, Hakeem Olajuwon, Chris Webber. The other thing, when I think about those guys, people don't talk about their hands, man. Them guys were great catchers, man, and could do a lot of different things with the ball that I thought was real important in their game. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, got the best hands I ever seen.
Who that?
Zach Randolph.
Oh, come on now.
Zach Randolph got, man, he got stickings on them hands, man. I'm talking about good hands.
Yes,
catch
sir.
anything in traffic, guys hanging on him, he catching it. He one of the few guys that got hands that I've seen. He at the top of the list.
Yes, sir.
You mentioned you love power forward, so I gotta get this from you. Give me a top 3 all-time power forwards.
Top 3, man. That's easy, man.
Oh, here he is.
Man, Kevin Garnett, the big ticket, number 1.
Yeah,
that's number one.
That's my one. That's my favorite player of all times, man.
Okay.
The big ticket. Number two, Roscoe, Rasheed Wallace. He don't get enough credit, man. Hey, Rasheed Wallace was a bad man, man.
He was a bad man.
He was a bad man.
He was. Shout out to Philly.
Yeah, man. Rasheed Wallace. I got KG, man, and Rasheed Wallace. Last but not least, you gotta go with the rain, man.
Oh, Kemp.
You gotta go with Kemp. Kemp,
Tim Duncan ain't in your top 3?
Nah, Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan. I'm gonna tell you about this. Some people like Sprite. Some people like Pepsi. Some people like Coca-Cola. Kevin Garnett, I like Sprite.
I like that grit.
Yeah, so, you know, Tim Duncan is everybody. He is a Hall of Famer, probably the greatest power forward ever played the game.
Yes, sir.
But my preferred is KG. But my daddy, that's my daddy's favorite power forward, Tim Duncan, man. He loves some Tim Duncan, man. Especially when he was running the rings, man. I had to hear it all the time.
Yeah.
But you gotta respect KG's passion, man, to go along with the skill set. The thing people don't give him a lot of credit for is his defensive communication on the backside. Come on now.
Man, yelling, talking. People don't know how much that can help the defense. Help the guys on that perimeter, man. You got somebody that you know back there that you can depend on. Yeah. And it's talking. And you know if you get beat, you know for a doubt he gonna be there for you, man. That's how that trust factor. Yes, and he got that dog, man. And people don't understand. He very intelligent on that basketball court, man.
Yes, he is, man. Yes, he is.
They just used to that screaming and yelling.
Right. But nah, that's part of his game too. Mm. But J. Mike, man, so you know, you told us you fall in love with the game. You know, you starting to get a little older, or whatever, and you know, you made a choice. You made a decision when you got, you know, to go to high school. What high? You know, why did you pick Austin East, man? What made you pick AE, bro?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you a story, man. A little short story. I wasn't gonna go to AE.
What?
Nah, but AE was always in my heart. But it was two things going on, man. I got to playing with the Travelers. Yeah, that's cool. And no, that was in middle school. That's when Catholic first started recruiting, trying to recruit, you know, guys to come to their school, you know, build their brand, whatever. So Catholic was recruiting to come to Cali, full ride, this and that, came to the house, talked to my mama and all that. And about a week after the decision, I went and played AAU ball. So, you know, man, I'm back with the fellas, man. Now I'm back with the fellas. We talking about they ain't recruiting my homeboys. They ain't recruiting my teammates. They recruiting me.
Right.
Man, you know that loyalty kicked in, man. I'm going to play with my homeboys, man.
I'm going to the spot, man.
I'm going to AE, man. Gotta go play. AE was like man, you on AE. If you play, you made varsity. It's like you made an NBA team in this town, man. Like coming out in them colors, coming out the locker room, man. The whole city stopped for you. Everybody know you, man. Everybody from kids to your grandmama, granddaddies. If you put on that AE jersey on a Friday night and a Saturday night, you know, man. You somebody. You somebody, man. I'm telling you. But another story. I was about to leave AE after my freshman year. My sophomore year. And go to a prep school in Washington, D.C., man. And what I'm gonna tell you what stopped that is Georgetown started recruiting me real heavy after my sophomore season. They was down there watching some guy out of Memphis. I'm at the state. They down there watching some other guy recruiting him. And I turned the ball over. I remember the play. I turned the ball over on the wing. Guy stole it from me. And I didn't give up on the play. Guy went up there and I did a chase down LeBron block, but I stuck it on the glass. And the Georgetown scout was like sitting by my cousin. He was like, wow, who was that guy? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's Jamichael.
Yeah. Who was that guy? Yeah, that was a nice play. And, you know, my cousin, you know, put me on, that's Jamichael Blair. He a sophomore. He was like, what, a sophomore? So they start recruiting. They found out I was playing with the Travelers. So they start recruiting. So they was like, man, the grade's a little slippery, you know what I mean? Wasn't taking education serious, just wanted to hoop. So they was like, man, we're going to see you come up here to our prep school.
Wow.
This is after John Thompson left. It was Coach Craig Extras or something. He was the coach out there. Yeah. And so man, I was gonna leave, man. Then that summer I started having knee problems.
Right.
I started having knee problems, man, after that summer, man, and had knee surgery. Wasn't the same player, man. So, you know, they backing off now. You know, they going somewhere else.
Yeah, but another thing too, man, Linwood, man. Didn't we see a list, bro?
We saw a list. Number one on that list was Carmelo, and this was a nationwide list. We look on down that list. It was a list of small forwards. Number 28 was Jamichael Blair Sr.
Yeah.
From where?
Man.
Where I said on there, Linwood?
Tennessee.
Man,
Hey.
that thing look good. That thing look good, man.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit, man. I don't know if I can cuss. I'm gonna tell you some real shit.
Nah, it's real. Do what you do.
My ninth grade year, that's when I first started playing with the Travelers. I didn't even want to play with the Travelers. I wanted to still play with my homeboys, with the Knoxville Lakers.
Right.
But my high school coach talked me into playing with the Travelers. And I said, Coach, man, they gonna use me. Guess what he said? You dummy. You can use them too. you can use them. They going to the big tournaments. They playing in front of top not coaches. They playing in front of, they going to them invitational tournaments, man, where you can get on that circuit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm playing with the Knoxville Lakers. We're going to Tullahoma, we're going to the AU State, we're going to Memphis. But we ain't
coach with the Lakers.
Mike Dobson, Rodney, R.I.P. Rodney Minor.
There go the
and
names again.
Gavin.
There go them names again.
But Norman, they brought Norman in to bring some kind of discipline. He running all the guys out. You know what I'm saying? Because, he was bringing structure, but we needed that. But, he ran a lot of guys out. Yeah. But I wasn't going to play with, Coach Mitchell was like, you need to go play at the Travelers, it'll help you, help you springboard your career, whatever. I started playing with the Travelers, right? R.I.P. Indy Range, man. He passed.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. Andy.
That was my coach. And we played up there in Carson Newman, man, the first tournament. It was actually their tournament. So I'm seeing coaches, I'm seeing Billy Donovan. I'm seeing Tubby Smith when he was at Kentucky. I'm seeing big name coaches, man, in the gym. He was NBA prospects. Gerald Wallace was playing downstairs. He had all the coaches in the gym. He played with Alabama Ice, Gerald Wallace. Y'all know Gerald Wallace.
Yeah. Bad
so he
boy.
was at that tournament. He was at that tournament with the 17s, man, putting in work. So it was a lot, and he was talking about coming out of high school. So it was some NBA scouts there too, also with the college scout. So I'm putting in work. That's when Andy first seen the potential in me. I'm like, I wasn't backing down. I'm going against all the top guys, man, that they thought was top around here and from St. Louis Eagles and them guys. And I forgot the mother school. Teams out of Raleigh, North Carolina. I mean, they brought some good programs in. Man, I'm killing. I'm talking about killing. I'm talking about killing so bad. He putting the ball in my hand at the end of quarters. And I'm playing with guys like Mario Moore, went to Vanderbilt. So he seen that potential in me. So this how I got my name, y'all. Y'all remember Bob Gibbons?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We went to the Bob Gibbons tournament in Chapel Hill. Now,
when it was real.
Y'all got to listen to this, though. North Carolina is my favorite team. Now, when the coach said we going to Chapel Hill, I'm not thinking that we going to be playing in the fucking same arena that Michael Jordan and everybody else, Vince Carter, Antoine, everybody else done played in. Yeah. I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking we're going to Chapel Hill. We're going to be playing at Rec Center, legit.
Yeah.
Y'all know the first game I rode with him. We pulled up at fucking Chapel Hill and go inside. And guess who was, and we got tour. Guess who was our tour? What's Jeff Capel's brother name? He played at North Carolina.
Oh, yeah, the other Capel.
The other Capel.
Jason Capel.
Jason Capel. He was touring us. He was our tour. He tours around the show when it took us in the locker room, showed us all the trophies and all the just the arena and the man. I'm talking about God. So mind you, when they said our first game in Chapel Hill, the arena, that was our first game. They broke the courts up, so it's 10 courts. When I come out, I'm look up at the sky. Man, you see Michael Jordan, James Worthy, all these guys, jersey retired. Man, y'all know how amped I am. I'm coming from little old Knoxville. Walter P., and I'm playing in Chapel Hill, my favorite team, my dream school. Man, I went on a tour. We played Mashai McKinnis the first game. He playing with the Asheville Gators. Man, we going there. I had 40-something. He had 40-something. You feel me? He got Raymond Felton on this team. Him and Mario and Raymond Felton going at it. Yeah. So I'm putting in work. So that gave me a lot of confidence. Damn, Raymond Felton supposed to be the top 5 player in our class. Yeah. Woo, woo. So that gave me so much confidence. So that whole tournament, I averaged 25, but that whole tournament, man, it took me to a whole nother level. So when the coach didn't tell me, we got put out we lost in pool play twice. So we didn't stay for the championship day. Coach didn't want to stay. So I rolled with him. So coach said, we're going to get out of here. So we drove our way home. I get to the crib, dropped me off, whatever. The next day, coach called me. He said, I got a surprise for you. I'm like, what's going on, coach? He said, well, I forgot the guy was on our team. He was a white guy, man. He was about 6'9", man. We had trees on our team. He was from Raleigh. They lived close, so they stayed for the whole tournament. They watched all the ages play championship games. So they stayed, they giving out all tournament. They called Jamichael Blair all tournament team at the Bob Givens tournament.
Oh man, that's big time.
It's big time, man.
And he said, you made all tournament. I said, I don't know who Bob Givens is, but it's a big thing. Right? Yeah. He said, for Bob Givens, I'm like, I don't know Bob Givens, but it's a big thing to him. He on the phone yelling, screaming, and everything. He knows who Bob Givens is. I don't know. That's just a tournament name. Somebody running a tournament. Right. It's bigger than that. I didn't know how big and impactful that guy Bob Givens was, man. I made an all-tournament team for Bob Givens. So after that, I'm playing with the Travelers. So we going to all the tournaments. They want to see me. They want to see this guy made all-tournament at Bob Givens. So they want to see the Travelers and Jamichael Blair. So we playing against Mello. Mello cooked us. We ain't had nobody guard him. He's too tall. You feel me? He's 6'8", 6'9", and had that flame. Mid-range game, had it then. But it seemed like it was more automatic then. He ain't never missed. But we playing, we playing guys like, y'all seen the list, man. Francisco Garcia. Yeah. And the guy on there, he ranked number 13 out of Memphis, Derek Byers.
I remember him.
We've been playing against each other since we was 8 years old, man. He played with the Memphis Blackhawks in AAU. There it is. And then he beat me we were sophomores. He beat me in the state championship game when he was at Ridgeway. But I've been playing against this guy since we was 8, and he was ranked. Y'all see he was ranked. If y'all look on the list again later on, he was ranked number 13. I was ranked number 28. Politics. They didn't know a country boy out of Knoxville, Tennessee can be better than a Memphis cat. Because Memphis is the, basketball royalty in Tennessee. Right. So that was all politics. He from Memphis. They saying, well, Jamaica don't play against nobody in Knoxville. You get what I'm saying? See, in Memphis, it's like you at an AAU tournament because true enough, you playing against all kind of talent in Memphis. Right. You ain't really got to go out to the city. So that was what it really was, man. But that whole year, man, that my freshman, sophomore year, man, I put in mad work, man. And I just hated because I didn't have no support that somebody like my family and stuff could have didn't witness that. So it's but all I can do is show proof. 28 in the nation, in the country, man. That tells you I was putting in work, but didn't nobody witness me live putting in work, man. But I put in mad work for the city, man. It was just a mindset.
J. Mike, man, when I bring up your name, man, in the basketball world, man, it's just in general, period. It ain't nothing but respect. So a lot of people have respected you, man, out there for how you went about doing your business out there on the court, bro. For sure.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that, man.
Hey, I want to ask you this. You was talking about Keith Byers or whatever, but in high school,
Derek Byers.
Oh, Derek Byers, my bad, I'm tripping.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Who was your rival, man, when you was in high school?
Like one-on-one? Like
Yeah, like the
matchup.
cat you used to love to see.
See, it wasn't. Be honest, it wasn't nobody in Knoxville.
Woo.
That's just facts.
Yeah.
I was 13 and 14. I'm playing against grown men for money, for thousands. So somebody my age didn't have a chance.
No.
That's the mindset. See, the mindset going in, I'm trying to dominate, not the game, I'm trying to dominate my position. So if you guarding me, I'm about to dominate you.
Yeah.
I'm about to make you try to tap out. Coach, I'm ready to come out. Or start fouling for nothing just to come out the game. But I'm trying to dominate my position, not the game. So because if you dominating your position, obviously you dominating the game.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And making your team better. But it's a difference from dominating your position, dominating the game. Is you doing it selfishly, or you getting your teammates involved and making your teammates better? If you dominate the game, it can come with positive and negative. There's pros and cons to that. So, but just dominate your position, but not in Knoxville. But AAU, man, I'm gonna tell you who was my rival, man.
Who that?
Bracy Wright.
Ooh, that's an old school. I ain't heard that name. I've heard that name, but that's a
He went to Indiana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bracy Wright.
Okay.
Man, he had the
Was
flame.
he from the Midwest?
Man, I forgot where that cat was from, man. But he ain't on that list that I'm on. But goddamn it, his junior and senior year, he catapulted. He went to another level, man. That's why he got to Indiana. Indiana had to go snatch him up.
Yeah.
Bracy Wright, man. You heard Glenwood, you heard of Bracy Wright?
Yeah. And shoot.
Man, Bracy Wright, man. But he had a flame. I'm talking about, and he had that thing. And guess who he played with?
Ooh.
Y'all gonna trip out on this. He played with Team Texas. And guess who was on that team? That 6'10", 6'11" boy that played with LeBron and D Wade, Chris Bosh.
Oh, wow.
Man, Team Texas.
Man.
So Team Texas, Bracy Wright and Bosh. You know, they were class. Bracy Wright, Chris Bosh was I think he was number 5. He wasn't even number 1. Amari Stoudemire was number 1 and power forward. Yeah. And then you know who was number 2? D'Angelo Collins from LA. Mm-hmm. Remember D'Angelo Collins? He posted him coming out of high school. Yeah, that was a bad decision, whatever. But he was 2, and Bosh was 5, man. But Bracy Wright played with Bosh, man. They was lethal, man. But we beat them though. That's what's crazy. But that was my rival, man. I mean, like for real. And this cat that I forgot his name. He had a Raleigh, North Carolina. He was about 6'3", man. I'm gonna tell you who he played like. He played like, goddamn it, Burn Davis, man. He had the body. That nigga was cut up like a grown man and had them bounce and had everything on the screen. Hard to guard. I'm talking about. But back then, Coach, back then you had to bring your A game every game.
Right.
But I was the underdog. I went out there, I approached the game as an underdog, so I'm the underdog, man.
Ain't got nothing.
You know what I mean? Even when I ain't got nothing to lose, I'm the underdog. I'm gonna play hard. I'm gonna play both ends. I'm gonna play with toughness. I ain't gonna back down. And then what these kids lacking today, I want to smoke. Yeah. I want the competition. I want to smoke. I want. Oh, he the man. Or y'all say he can't be guarded, or I want to slow him down. You can't stop a great player. Yeah. You can't stop a great player. But you got to have that mindset to slow him down. Even if he hit 40 on me, and I get that one stop at the end of the game, and we win the game, I win. I win that matchup. I stopped you when it counted.
Yeah. Well, at least make it tough.
At
least I'm gonna make you work for that, 40.
Man, you got to compete, man. You got to compete. That's what it is. That's what it's about.
Yes, sir, man.
See, that just go back to the mindset you said you had, especially watching like KG and them, man.
Yeah.
That's why you like Sprite over Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Hey, man, listen. It's something about the 90s basketball, man. Yeah, man, it's the I ain't never seen the 70s and 80s, but watching it on YouTube. But 90s basketball, I don't think no era can come close to 90s basketball, man. You think that after the star power and the people, the underdogs, people, man, look, I'm just going to throw a name out there. Jamal Mashburn. These kids don't know about him.
he was cold.
He was cold.
Dude, these kids don't know about Monster Mash, Jamal Mashburn. You say you know about Jamal Mash? Well, look him up.
Yeah.
Watch some of his highlights. Jamal, that's just a few names, man. That's how deep 90s basketball was.
Yeah, 90s basketball was deep. And then the game was different too. You had to be tough, man, with the way they called the game and the physicality of the game. You couldn't be soft.
No, but that's on the ref. You feel me? That's on the ref, and they trying to make money. You know, the game is the game. The game ain't gonna never change. Like people saying, oh, the game changed, or it's revolutionized. I disagree with that. It's just a lot of three balls. It's just a lot of 3-point shooting. The game is the game. Watch when we might be dead and gone, but it's gonna be another Shaq come through, and everybody gonna want to go get a big man again. Get what I'm saying? Right. It's gonna be somebody 7 foot, 7'1", gonna dominate the paint, gonna be scoring Wilt Chamberlain numbers, 50 a game, and guess what the game gonna do? It's a copycat league. Now everybody gonna go, oh, I gotta go get me a big man. So they gotta go overseas and get a 7-7 to deal with this animal. You feel me? So the game, just the game, but it just everybody, you know, Steph Curry, a game changer. He made shooting threes cool.
Yeah.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Right. But it's still, you still got to play the game inside out, man. You know what I mean? You still got to play the game, just the game. It ain't gonna change.
Man, so let me ask you this, bro. When you was at AE, now you was at AE doing a good time. You know, y'all had some talent. Y'all definitely had some talent. Who was a teammate that brought it? You know, you appreciated they fight. They brought out, you felt like somebody to stick out in your mind brought the best out of you every day.
Man, boy, we was deep too, but listen though, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It was so crazy. I didn't have nobody.
Yes.
It's not that. It's just they ain't never seen no freshman come in like with how I came in. Now you can speak. You can ask Jazz. Jazz was my senior. Brian Phelps was my senior. They ain't have no freshman that come in like I came in with the mindset of not backing down, getting picked on, getting in fights, you know, and gaining respect as a freshman. You get what I'm saying? And never took no days off, you know, and actually learning, but I never had like a matchup, somebody pushed me. I came in trying to push them to get a spot. You know what I'm saying? I was a freshman to get that honor to say that the upperclassmen wanted me to go to Alaska. That was my first time flying. I went to Alaska as a freshman. With AE, we went to Alaska, man. Anchorage, Alaska. We went to Trajan Landon High School coach house and ate crab legs. Yeah. Brainerd went the year before because they had Harris Walker. So Brian Phelps was a highly recruited All-American. So they wanted to see Brian Phelps. Brian Phelps was a senior, him and Jazz. We went to Alaska, and I was a freshman. And I got handpicked to be the only freshman that go. So they telling you that summer I was putting in work. That we went Christmas break to Alaska, man. And I was the only freshman that played, man. So I can mix it up. Any freshman came in like that. I can post you up, got good enough ball handling skills, take you outside. I can play good defense. I take pride and joy in that. I'm trying to win Defensive Player of the Year. You know what I'm saying? So I can play pride in defense. I'm tough-minded. I'm not backing down. So they never seen that. They ain't never seen a freshman come in like that. The last one was Corey Anderson, but they never seen no freshman come in like that. Like, I'm trying to start. I'm trying to take somebody's spot. I don't care if you're a senior. I'm not a junior. I'm not backing down. I want the smoke. I came in with that attitude. So let me tell y'all a story. It's my freshman year. It's opening night. we played Clinton. We played Clinton High School, man. They got the top guard in the state. They got Landwood. You remember Deidre Dye?
Yeah.
You remember Jermaine Shepard? He was a 2-star athlete, football and basketball. They had Jermaine Shepard. They going against Jazz and Brian Phelps. That's the key. They all seniors. That's the key matchup. We had a freshman game at Gibbs. Now y'all gotta listen to this. We had a freshman game at Gibbs at 6:30. I had to go. I'm a freshman. I'm on the freshman team. I'm so ready. We blow Gibbs out by 40-50. I'm not thinking about this game. They said, I know I'm dressing out. They said, Jamichael, if you make it back in time from your freshman game, you can dress out. This game was gonna be on the radio, packed house, standing room only.
Oh man.
You know, I had gained so much respect. They held up. They kept calling Coach Time Phone, RIP, rest his soul. They kept calling Coach Time Phone, where y'all at? How long is y'all gonna be? The girls game about over with. We 10, 15 minutes out. They was making sure that I get back on time because they knew I deserved that jersey to dress out.
Man.
So when I got back, no lie, y'all, we pulled up in the front of Austin East, man. The line was still down there to the street. Man. I walked in. I seen the atmosphere because I'm coming through the door. I seen the atmosphere, man. I walked through the goddamn locker room, man, opened up and seen my jersey right there with the socks, with the shoes, with the pullover. Man, listen, Jazz now, everybody, I got 2 wristbands, red and blue wristbands ready for me. A freshman. So I died for them. That's brotherhood. They waited and they made sure that I got back in time. Ain't nobody was gonna do that for no freshman.
No.
Fuck that freshman. Yeah. Man, if he ain't here, fuck him.
Right.
But they called and made sure that I was close to get my jersey and dress out, man. That's big, man. That don't get no bigger than that. That's love, ain't it, man? That's just, man, that's love.
It's crazy you said brotherhood because when I talked to Jazz, I was talking to him about his teammates and stuff like that from AE. And that's one of the things he said, man. He seen all y'all as brothers, man, talking about looking out for each other even to this day, you know what I'm saying? And that's big, man. That's powerful to me.
He said y'all were close. Y'all had one locker. Y'all shared one locker.
Hey, listen, man. We went 34-3 my freshman year. That was the closest team that I ever been on. When I say we eat together, if we somebody going this way, we all going that way. The team chemistry off the floor, man, was so, man, I can't even explain. It was so real. It was so real, man. Like, we had a couple of guys had cars on the team.
Right.
So, you know, basketball season is cold. Yeah. Man, we giving each other rides. We giving each other rides home, man, after practice, man. And shit, inviting each other over to play Dreamcast, eat Sunday dinners, man. It was that type of brotherhood, man. Like, we checked on each other. They checked on each other's school. The upperclassmen checked on each other's schoolwork, man. Like, the coaches didn't even have to do that. If I'm struggling, I was struggling in English and math. Brian Phelps, man, was a goddamn genius. He tutoring us, man. He tutoring me. Right. You get what I'm saying? We ain't have to get no tutors from no teachers, man. We tutor ourselves, man, and police ourselves. I ain't never been on a team like that. It was wild. And we should have won the state. We up 20. Oh, man, we up 20, man. We up 20.
Man, heartbreak, man.
Hey, we up 20 against y'all remember Quintel Woods? We up 20 against Quintel Woods, man. He went to the league, Portland Trail Blazers, played with New York Knicks for a while, a little second. Quintel Woods.
Legend has it, man, that man went for, did he go for 30 or 40 with a torn ACL?
35 with a torn ACL. We up 20, though. And guess what he was doing? Second half, he wasn't doing nothing but catching it in the post, drop stepping, or he was pivoting, shooting a fadeaway on the baseline. Damn near didn't miss a shot second half. With a torn ACL that he did in football, he got 2 big ass knee braces on, man. Man, it's legendary, man. We should have closed it out though. We up 20, man. Ain't no way in fuck they supposed to came back, man. We made some bonehead plays. We got relaxed. We tried to stall the ball. Yeah. He came back and bite us. Like this. That's why I would never make that mistake again. If I'm up 20, I tell the kids, if we can win by 100, let's win by 100. Cause if you up 20, you can't get relaxed. So guess what can happen? It can come back and bite you in the end. When the referees see that team playing hard, get back in the game, they're gonna start calling bad calls. We know how it is, man. It's been going on for years. Yeah. They start calling bad calls, bad fouls. Then they shooting 1-and-1s. Then they shooting a double bonus. So they making free throws with the clock stop. That's how they catching up. The clock, they making points while the clock is stopped.
Right.
So when you can beat a team, if you up 20 in the second quarter, I don't give a damn. We playing like we down 20. We're going to try to win by 80. And, it make the other team feel salty. The coach would be like, oh, you should have backed off. Nah, it ain't backing off. Nah.
You know what my mentality is? Now you know what you need to work on.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel me? The other team, now you know what you need to work on. And that's one thing when I moved to Knoxville, one thing that was kind of frustrating is how they got the league rules set up for the rec, for the kids in the rec and stuff like that, as far as for them to progress.
I hate this shit.
At a faster rate, you know what I mean?
I think that shit terrible. I don't care who gonna listen to this. I asked to go into the coaches meeting that they have at the city. I said, I want to go in a meeting with y'all when y'all make these rules or decide y'all gonna keep going on with these rules. So I said, let me ask a question. What rules it's hindering our kids. What rules are y'all still going by? You know what this man told me? We still go by the 1980 junior pro rules. I about fell out.
Yeah.
The 1980, now this 2000, when I asked to go in the coaching meeting, it was 2018. Now this 2018, and you talking about we still dealing with some 1980 junior pro rules? Come on, get out of here. Know why our kids are so behind. So I was like, I want to go to the meeting. So the guy agreed of me coming to the meeting till he seen that I had some good arguments. They told me the wrong day. I said, I asked Coach Willie Anderson, damn, y'all had the coaches meeting yet? Yeah, we had it. I said, man, y'all must ain't want. Oh, they try to play it out. Oh, we had it this day. Well, the guy told me it was this day, cause reason we got to get away with them rules, man, because that caused me a game in AAU. Yeah. And the reason it caused me a game because our kids are programmed. When the other team get an offensive rebound, they program to get back. You got to get back.
Yeah.
If the other team, if it ain't second half, first half, you got to get back. You got to get back. When they get it, get back. Okay. They so programmed like that. So when it's AAU time, you can't tell an 8 and 9-year-old kid to shut that off. Grown people can't even shut that off if they used to doing that for a whole year. We ain't gonna be able to shut that off, Coach. You get what I'm saying, Coach? Real. Well, we ain't gonna be able to shut that off. So they programmed to get back. So listen, we shoot the ball. It's like 5 seconds on the clock. We shoot the ball. It's a loose ball under our basket. Only thing my player got to do is grab the motherfucking ball and lay it up. He turned around and ran the other way because he's thinking about getting back.
Oh, man.
Because the other team did touch it, but they lost it again. So he turned and run back because he got to get back. It's back violation.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's just one of the examples.
One of my gripes is the level of the goal. So, when we by the time we 9 or 10 years old, man, that goal need to be on 10 foot.
I agree.
Maybe that first year, 6 and under and all that kind of stuff. But once we get a 9 and under, that goal need to be on 10 foot.
I agree. And if y'all want to still play them junior pro rules, do a competitive, non-competitive league. Like they do for men's league. They have a competitive, and a non-competitive. So if you think if they 7 years old, 6 years old, and they think they can break the press, whatever, and they can play in the competitive league, put them in the competitive league. But this is what I don't understand. Okay, y'all do that. Y'all don't do that during the season, but y'all try to do it when the tournament starts. Y'all have a gold league, a silver league, and a bronze league. What the fucking point about that? When y'all don't do that when the fucking season going on.
See, my thing I got so many problems with it. And it ain't just in basketball, it's in football too, man. You hear my kids putting that X on their helmet.
Yes.
Back to basketball. You gotta be, you can't be about so much or you can't press. Man, just watch no game. That's why Memphis was ahead of us for so long. We playing.
Man, they still ahead of us.
You said 1980?
1980 junior pro rules. They still ahead of us. They not playing that.
I hate seeing that at games. I hate seeing that.
Man, they we still behind. I don't know who run the city. I don't know where they head at, but we got to get some people in there with some basketball minds that understands this game and making our people and our players around here prosper, man. And because we so far behind.
I think it's a mindset. I think it's a mindset as a whole, just used to doing a cookie cutter thing, something that fits, something that's easy. They don't have to think. They don't have to be innovative and stuff like that. You got a lot of old blood over there. No disrespect, but they got a lot of old blood over there, and it's time for new blood.
Yeah, it gotta change, man. To make our city athletic department grow.
Yeah.
We gotta. These kids are lacking.
Yeah.
And when I mean lacking.
I agree, man.
And they swear they good though.
But check this out though. So it's something else, man. I look around, man, and I'm starting to see all this stuff about J-Mike workouts everywhere, man. J-Mike workouts, man. Talk to us about J-Mike workouts.
Man, listen, man, that ain't nothing but God. I'm just doing my part, coach. That's it. I'm just doing my part. I looked at these kids, man. These kids are lacking fundamental. When I say it's bad, it's bad. I see it. These kids can't even make. They don't even know how to go off the proper leg for a layup, coach. I don't blame the kids. What are we doing as coaches? What are we doing as trainers? What are we doing as this? What are we doing?
Failing kids.
What are we doing? And I ain't talking about no kid that's 8 and 7 years old. I'm talking about kids been playing for they 13 and 14 and can't make a proper layup.
Yeah, but got an Instagram highlight video.
Oh man, I'm talking about know I do a Euro and don't know I do a simple drop step. Reverse pivot.
Come on.
Don't know how to do it. Footwork. Don't know nothing about nothing, man. It's mind blowing, man. Like it's sad, man. Like really sad that these 13 and 14-year-old kids that been playing basketball for years and they can't do the stuff that they should already be doing, man. That's why when they get to high school, you can't put in nothing because you got to go back and teach what you supposed to already learn when you was in training.
Yeah. Hey, you think a lot of coaches just rush through, like when kids are younger, at the younger age groups and stuff like that? You think people not spending a lot of time developing, or what you think?
Yeah, it got something to do with it. It got something to do with it, but a little bit of something to do with it. But as a coach, some people, man, in it for the wrong reasons, man. Just stay facts is facts. Like, some people's in it for the wrong reason. if you in it for these kids and want to see them grow, you just can't roll the ball out there and tell them to get you 40 and using their raw talent ability around here. Yes, that would work around here, cause some kids develop slower than other kids.
Right.
Some kids is dominating when they 8 and 9. Cause you rolling the ball out there, but you just letting them do whatever and letting them learn on his own. But as coaches, we not taking the time out breaking down these kids. We ain't breaking them down and building them back up. We ain't breaking them down. We ain't using the science of the game.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the science to it. It's more than just putting the ball in the hole. What it take to put the ball in the hole?
Yeah.
What it take? What the take to beat your man? Like I tell these kids now, you don't have to be the fastest in the world. You don't have to jump the highest. You don't have to do none of that to be the best player on the floor. You don't have to be athletic. But this is what you need to get good at. You need to get good at balance, footwork, ball handling. Ball handling ain't up with rhythm. You got to get a rhythm. You got to get a balance. You got to make sure you balance and rhythm, man. You gotta know angles. And that comes with, we got to teach that. We don't teach that enough. We don't teach angles and how to position your body. And we don't teach it. We don't teach.
Nah, you're right.
How to, we teaching these kids one dimension. Why you think these Europeans coming over here, the Luka Doncic, the best skilled motherfucking player in the league? Why you think that? Because them coaches over there taking time out and seeing the bigger picture, the skills that you need to succeed. You got to be skilled. You got to be able to shoot and be skilled to be successful in this game, man.
Right. It takes time too. It takes time to build that skill.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying we ain't taking the time. We ain't teaching that early. At 6, we get discouraged as coaches, man. It cause you don't think the kid is learning, or you don't think the kid is grasping it. So we start doing something else, or you might think the kid might get bored and want to play with somebody else. Yeah, because you teaching them the right way to play the game. You got to teach them the right way. So if you can just relax like me, I'm gonna teach you the right way to play. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna tell a kid like my son. I never told my son, "Oh, go out and score 30, go out and score 40." Guess what I tell him? I said, "Have fun, be aggressive, and play the right way." Right. So if you do them 3 threes, you're gonna be successful on the court.
You're gonna be good.
You're gonna have fun, be aggressive, and play the right way, man. You gotta make the right plays. Yeah. You got to make the right plays. You gotta make the hockey assist. You gotta give up a good shot for a great shot. Yeah. These kids don't know that. Because we as coaches, we not instilling that in them early.
Right.
But we not getting on them. See, I look at the game. I look at every aspect of the game, and the kids might think I'm riding them, but they ain't making you better because you don't see what I'm seeing. You don't see that aspect of the game. That's a lost art right now. Yeah. The IQ of the game.
Definitely, being coachable is definitely one thing that I would say kids have lost. Because nowadays, it's like you tell a kid something, and they be like, "Oh, well, if I ain't playing, I'm transferring."
Right.
Like, man, just take the coaching. I'm gonna get you to the next level. Just take the coaching. That's
right.
But now it's like, oh man.
Yeah, coach, that's a good point. Even these parents, they not waiting out. They ain't waiting out the process either. They jumping the gun. Things ain't going their way. Oh, they making a move quick.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I think a lot of parents they get lost in the process where they start paying attention to the wrong things. Yeah, you know, and they forget that it's a marathon. It ain't a race. And within that marathon, man, you gotta sometimes your wins and your losses you gotta count them differently. You know what I'm saying? It's real important to remember that.
Facts.
But you see it, man. Our kids right now, I think another thing is that everybody want that instant stardom, that instant gratification. They want to get that overnight, Jay Mike.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I'm on y'all platform, man. Let me ask y'all a question. Man, what y'all think? Let me get y'all honest opinion. What y'all think about that reclass thing?
Linwood, I'll let you go first. Hey, Jay Mike, turn that TV down a little bit.
All right.
Honestly, man,
Turn it down a little bit.
You ready, bro?
Yeah.
You can run into them kids sooner or later. So being the best player in your class don't necessarily mean you're gonna be the best player in college. So, I'm not for the reclassing.
Right.
Yeah.
And that just go back to wanting that smoke. I want all that smoke, so I'm not gonna go down here and play with these kids that's younger than me. But my birthday just happened to be the right time, so I can play with them. Nah, man. If I'm in this class, I want to be the best at this class. That's what I'm working.
Right.
It ain't no easy way out, baby. I want all that smoke.
Coach Ray.
All right, so the reclass, man, I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you. Here's my thing with the reclass. I don't necessarily have a problem with somebody reclassing, but if you got a 6'2", 6th grade son, ain't no need of him playing no 6th grade basketball. I'm gonna play my son up.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna play him up, and then I might use that whole reclass thing for strategizing more in high school and stuff like that. But that's where I got a problem with it. I got a problem at it when your child is much more physically stronger at them younger age groups and stuff like that. You know, when my son is 10 years old, I don't want him playing against 9-year-old guys. You know, or when my son is 13, I don't want him playing against 11-year-olds. I probably want him playing against 14 and 15-year-olds. And that's the way I look at it, bro. I would still play up.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Coach. I hate that shit. For one reason, okay. Now, each his own, man. You do what you want to do. Them your kids, whatever. But okay, back in that day, you only goddamn miss pass or reclass if your academics ain't up to par. Right. Not your athletics.
Speak.
Okay, now I'm gonna speak the gospel on this one. Okay, now y'all reclassing y'all kids, cause it's a lot of folks out here reclassing, and they got some smart kids.
Yeah,
right.
So I know it ain't the academics. People got some smart kids out here, and they reclassing. So it's athletics. It's athletics. That's sending the wrong message to me. For me, to be honest, that's sending the wrong message, man. Because you telling me that you ain't good enough to play in your age group or in your class, you need to try another profession, be a lawyer, a doctor. This ain't game for you. Because who can say that if you reclass, okay, so you in the 7th grade, you supposed to be in the 8th. If you in the 7th grade and you reclass, so you playing with the guys that's coming up that's in the 6th grade. So them guys are developing. They brick by brick. So when y'all get to high school, them guys that you reclass with, who said they ain't gonna be 10 times better than you?
Oh, true that. True that. I agree with that totally.
You get what I'm saying? So what are you reclassing for? I mean,
think too. My bad, not to cut you off.
But is it cost of your stature or your height or your physique? What is the real reason people are reclassing? I haven't got a clear-cut answer from nobody. What is the reason? The real reason? Is it, I don't know. Is it the game? What's the reason? What's the reason they reclassing?
Coach? I think some of it. I think it's a bunch of them things, man. You know what I mean? I think it's, every case is different. But I also think too, when you start to look around and it becomes a thing where everybody's doing it, it make it easier for the next person to do it. You get
Yeah,
what
it's a trend.
you know,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's following the leader thing, man. But
Yeah.
hey, like I tell folks, man, I mean, it don't matter how you get there, man. We all trying to get to the top. Some people take the elevator. Some people I like to take the steps.
Yeah.
Right.
You take the steps too.
You know me? Because a lot of these kids out here think they entitled to stuff, man. They
Right.
entitled to a position. They entitled to that. They entitled to this. I ain't met a kid yet that want to work for it. I ain't met a kid yet want to work for it. Want to start from scratch. Want to earn that spot. Want to earn that rankings. Want to earn that. No, give it to me. And then the parents want they kids to be entitled to stuff. Nah, don't give my kid nothing if he didn't work for it or earned it. Cause that's sending the wrong. That's sending mixed messages right there.
Yeah, that's
right.
A long one. Because I can guarantee you this: a college coach ain't give your kid nothing.
Man, they gonna be back on Greyhound. Yeah. They went Tyson McGee. Now they going back on the Greyhound. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
Cause
right.
they gotta compete.
Yeah.
They gotta compete. That sets you up for the next level. They got to compete because your mom and daddy can't save you up there in that level. Right. If you make it there, some kids don't even make it there because they get left behind in high school. When they was, man, I done seen it, man. When they was 8 and 9 and 10 years old, they was the best thing since sliced bread. But when they get to high school, they can't even make the JV team.
Right.
They be waterboarding or video camera. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's real, man. It's real, man. That's why I try to tell these kids, man, get better every day. Yeah. Don't be satisfied. Don't be looking for nothing, an easy way out. And get better every day, man. Add something new to your game. You should have something. I give you kids a number. At the end of the week, you should have added something to your game. I don't care what it is. You can make a layup better with your left hand. I don't care what it is. You shoot free throws better. You went from 70 to 80%. You got to add something new to your game within 5 days, man. Something, the little things. Oh, now I can do a spin move. Some kids don't even know how to do a spin move right.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, you're right though. You're right, because the fundamentals important, bro.
Yeah, man, you got to get better.
So my brother, they might get better or get worse, man.
Man, get better or get worse, man. And but realistically, y'all, how many of these kids spend enough hours a day and during the week on their game, man?
Yeah.
Oh man, it ain't a lot.
But I got another question for you. How many of them know what it really takes to get there? Because all they see is the glitz and the glamour. They don't see like a Quez Glover waking up before high school, going to shoot the ball, or you working off summer on your game by yourself. Like you said earlier, man, basketball, one of them games you can work on by yourself.
Yeah, but you know where they come from, Coach? It come from you got to put the players and your kids with the right type of people.
Yeah.
You got the people. You got to get them with the people that been in the fire. If they ain't been in the fire, they been around it.
Yeah.
They know what it takes. You can't put them with the popular guys.
No.
You get what I'm saying? You can't do that.
No.
You can't put them with, I know him for 30 years. You can't put them with, I've been knowing him since we was in elementary.
Wow.
Nah. You got to put them with the people that know they game and know what it takes to get to the next level and them been in that fire, man. Yeah. You feel me? You're not gonna send your kid to somebody that been a fireman all his life. Now they want to start coaching basketball, and you gonna send them with him? Nah. What he gonna teach your kid? He gonna roll the ball out there and gonna let them do what they want to do, man.
And now they need to be taught.
They need to be taught, man. They need to be taught.
Hey, J. Mike, man, first things learned are often hard to forget, man. You know, you was there some of them earlier days when I started coaching GB and J. Mike and Stravar and them and stuff. Right. And you seen how I took the time out, brother, to try to teach them some of the small things, man.
The small things, man. They took them a long way, man. You was look, Man, coach, man, you was teaching them guys footwork at 5 and 6 and 7 years old, man. That's what I'm saying. We need more guys like you that's gonna break them down and build them up. You was having practice. They ain't even use a basketball sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I need to go. But now, man, it's a popularity thing, and you gonna think that I'm gonna run a kid off, or I need this kid to succeed on the floor, man. Give me a bunch of kids, man, that want to learn first, and want to learn and want to get better. Watch you see them blossom. And it's gonna. But these kids don't understand. They make us better too, as well as coaches, man. Wood, Rail and Wood, y'all know that they make us better, man. I love them kids that challenge me. It makes me better. It made me. It's a competitive thing, man. It makes me, damn, what can I do with this kid? These people said that can't nobody coach this kid. That's the kid I want. That's a challenge.
Hey, because it's gonna be.
I feed off it.
That's gonna run through a wall for you.
Yeah, man. Then at the end of the day, you start seeing changes in them, man, and start seeing them being good teammates, man. And that's heartwarming to you, man. That make you smile in the inside, smile and be something to be proud of, man. Cause I had a couple players like that, hard to coach, man. But man, they know you staying firm, and guess what they do know? That you got their back.
Yeah,
that's right.
Once a kid find out, man, coach got my back.
Yeah.
He get on me, he stay on my ass, but he got my back. And they know the love is real. I'm not gonna tell you nothing wrong. And you gotta love on them, but damn sure I'm gonna discipline but I'm gonna love on you, man. You just gotta, it's a balance in our job, coaches. You know it's a balance, man. Working with these kids, man. We gotta be the father, the mentor, the pastor, everything, man.
It don't just stop when they leave the court, man. It don't.
These
basketball.
parents, and some of these parents, man, they don't see that, man. That it's bigger than that, man. Listen, man, we die to do this shit for these kids, man. And sometimes, man, you feel unappreciated sometimes, man. It is human nature, man. Sometimes, man, you feel like you're unappreciated because you go the extra mile for these kids, man. You do everything for them, man. You ripping and running, man. You sacrifice family time. Man, man, I'm gonna put it out there, man. Some of that shit, man, cause problems in the home, man.
Yeah,
because you giving so much time to them kids, and man, people take advantage of that time, man. But we love it, man. So I won't give it up nothing in the world, man. It's my passion, man. That's what I'm on right now, giving to these kids, man. Hope, and it's not a compete thing. Most people think it's a compete thing. Nah, we all after the same goal. It's supposed to be about these kids succeeding. It ain't about no hate. We shouldn't be hating on another man.
Nah. What it is I look at it like this, J. Mike.
Mm-hmm.
When I first came here, people had me misunderstood. They say, "Oh, he arrogant, this, that, and the other." Nah, man, I'm trying to get everybody to step up that level. I want competition. So look, anytime you come see me, guess what you know? You got to bring your best. You can't come. You know how I'm coming every single time. You feel me?
Yeah.
So if I bring my best every single time, and that makes you bring your best every single time, then steel sharp as steel, man.
Yeah.
And it's to be expected and accepted, and you know what I mean? But bro, I want to say this, man. From brother to brother, man, black man to black man, man, I appreciate you sacrificing, man. Sacrificing. And I know, picking up kids, taking kids home, buying meals, giving guys encouragement when they need it, getting on guys even when their parents don't think they need it.
Yeah.
Man, hey, like I said before, bro, I love you, man, and this is why we want people to see what kind of black men we got in Knoxville.
I love you more.
In the city.
Hey, but listen though, I'm just doing my part. You feel me? Cause a lot of kids that I've been working with and uncoached, they coming to y'all next.
Yeah.
They coming to the Witter Springs, the Fultons. So they coming to y'all. So when they get to y'all, you want them guys that been well groomed and coached and know how to take criticism and constructive criticism. Yeah. And man, just don't ball up and curl up in the corner, man, cause somebody getting on you and shut down, man.
Right.
That's a lot going on right now with these kids, man. But as far as that, I'm just trying to do my part, man. That's it.
What's up, man?
Definitely doing that, man. Definitely doing your thing, bro.
I appreciate that.
Wood, man, J Mike, man, it's been a pleasure, bro.
Man, I'm on the power forward, man. Show really wood, man. This is a good look for y'all, boy. This big time.
Hey, man.
I hope so.
Man, I'm just glad to be a part of it, man. I'm just glad to be a part of it.
When we came up with the idea, man, we was brainstorming. Me and Coach Jay was going back and forth. We was like, man, who is it that we must have on the show? J Mike gotta be on it.
For sure.
Man, hey, listen. Man, I appreciate y'all. It ain't nothing but love this way. I'm just one phone call away. Y'all know that.
Yeah, man, J Mike. We might have to do next. We're gonna do J Mike and Jazz, man. We're gonna get them on. We're gonna get y'all on together. We're gonna have to get y'all on together.
Hey, Jazz might bring a bottle on.
But yeah, man, it's all love, my bro. It's all love, man.
I appreciate y'all. One love, man.
We definitely appreciate
it.
Power forward.
All right.
Man.
Power forward.
Power forward, man.
Real and Wood signing off.